I'm Rebecca Skelton, and I'm a freshman.
And we're from Novato High School, and we're going to be playing Legend by Tchaikovsky.
What's happening is they're not getting a chance to hear all of you relatively equal to one another. Okay? So what I would suggest is let's do this. I'm going to push you, and you're going to go right here, and you're going to turn and go right here. You're going to, I'm sorry, and both of you are going to face right at it. So we're going to turn you completely this way. So you're going to face that way, you're going to face this way. But totally face each other. And you can set your stand up so it's comfortable for you. But so that your sound is going to go this way. Okay? What happens is that allows each of you to, the audience is none of us is getting directional sound. Because these are all directional instruments. The sound comes right at your bell and goes that direction. So this way, it doesn't artificially make it so it's harder for you to balance. Okay? Also, you can see each other better. And then what you do when you start, instead of like tapping your feet and all that to start, what I would suggest is just look at each other, and I'll have you do it because you did it at the end. Just take a breath and start the group with your breath. And that way, you're all going to breathe in style and it's easy to piece when you start. Okay? So try to get from the beginning with this setup, and you've given them a breath for everybody to breathe together. That was really good. What else was good?
It seemed to be kind of fun with dynamics not together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
you did. You immediately started thinking the dynamics change and all that. Because you know where you're supposed to get louder and softer. And this way, I think you can see each other. So you can reinforce each other with the face, and also the sound is immediately there. Okay? And then I can probably speak for you guys too, but for me in the audience, your sound was immediately more balanced because I didn't have that discrepancy of what the sound coming straight at me or not coming at me. Okay, so I think that's good. The other thing I'd like to see you do is when the note, every single time you have a note that goes that's right before a rest, take the sound all the way to the rest. Okay? So those ending notes that come right before rest, just play them a little bit longer. Okay? And the same thing too is when if it goes into a breath mark, just play it right to the breath mark. Because you guys as an ensemble, if the time slides just a little tiny bit, that's really okay. So if you want to stretch that note into the rest and then come in, that's great. Because what happened was sometimes you would not all end the phrases together. And this way you'll be able to see each other, so just take it right to the rest. So like in the beginning, you know, ti, ta, tum, ti, ta, ti, ta, ti, ta, ti. Take it all the way to the eighth rest, okay? Try one more time from the beginning. Yeah, exactly. I'd make it a little bit louder. Crescendo, make it grow. Because it's, the energy of the piece here is trying to move forward. We have that rest. Ta, 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 ti, ta, ta. It's trying to move forward. So how we make energy, make it feel like it's moving forward is we make the sound a little bit more intense and we get a little tiny bit louder. Okay? So why don't y'all start at measure 13 and play till measure 25 and stop when you get to 25. Crescendo right before that quarter note rest, okay, in bar 16, and then let the mezzo forte get louder so it eventually leads up to where it's going to be, the highest, strongest point is going to be measure 21, okay? So kind of let it keep growing and going back and growing, and so we feel like we're leading to that high point at 21, okay? So why don't you try right there. I'll just count you off there, okay? Just for right now. Just sing 1, 2, 1, and breathe. Okay? Ready, and breathe. Yeah, just sing ta 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 ti ta ti ta 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 ti. Okay? Really crescendo through that a little bit more. Try again. 1, 2, 3. Trying to think of a lot of things at one time, but that really helps. I think the setup works really, really well for you. Okay, balance the second trombone. You kind of base your sound on the second trombone because that's the lowest part. That's always been the hardest one for us to hear. So we want to hear the melody line, which is generally has been in the first trumpet, but we think we build from the bottom up with sound. Okay, so nice. All four of you played very, very well. So I think that's just a couple little things to work on. Okay, but thank you. I really enjoyed hearing you a lot. You played really well.